sorry. That reminds me, while I wait for the kettle, on Baldur's Gate 3, remember how I mentioned about the chick who might end up dying? Yeah, that did happen about 4 to 5 days ago. I was sad. I made some bad decisions that caused it. I'm now better. I was wondering about that because I understand that even though it was in a game and stuff, it was still some, like, you, like, felt connected to the character and stuff like that. And I kind of knew that perhaps that might be the case because, like, there was just, like, radio silence from you. Or more, like, less willing to deal with the heat. So I kind of knew something was wrong. I forgot to ask. I kind of didn't want to pry in case something had gone wrong. I figured that you'd tell me if you needed to. Crab, can you not? I just need you to get out of here. I get attached to characters. No, I understand. That's alright. This is the only problem with them sleeping in there at the moment. Shizuka, can you go back to bed? Kimi is gonna, like, legit kill. She's got smoke leaf withdrawal. Alright, she's down. Crab's shitty now. Okay, if you guys could all just go back to bed. But for a couple of you guys, could you just put her back to bed? And I'm just gonna say, I only won't, but when somebody has, like, withdrawals, I've been getting into the habit of just putting them under for a little while because it kind of, like, makes them lay still for a bit. They can't get up, they can't go anywhere. They have to deal with it. And then obviously when they wake up, they're sick, they're woozy or whatever, but they generally don't continue to fight. The hardest ones is when they're going through the withdrawals and they're constantly, like, flailing around wildly in bed. Emmy, can you fucking not? You're gonna break a thing, and then I'm gonna have, like, 18 notifications about a horse leaving the fucking thing. I don't want to arrest her, I just want to beat the snot out of her. There's a big difference. You save that. And yes, I know I could actually just arrest her and go put her in prison and stuff that would change her mindset. Alright, she's fucked off. But whenever somebody actually breaks something that's useful or just generally is going to cause me an issue for a prolonged period of time, it's only just easier just to, like, smack them around and throw them in prison for a bit. And she ate him. Was it? She was a mad follower. A tank warrior. She was always the front lines. Soaked up the damage. Great personality. Funny as fuck. Yeah. I think the other thing too is, like, I've watched a little bit of the Baldur's Gate playthroughs and stuff like that, and, like, characters and personalities and, like, stuff like that, the way it's all integrated and stuff, it's very hard not to be attached. The same sort of thing, like, I was watching Nick play a little bit of his friends, like, Starfield, and it's interesting. It's interesting in the way that, like, I wasn't expecting it to be, like, so, like, this change affects that change and stuff like that, and so on, so, like, onwards. I think that calf can remove from there as well. Okay, muffaloes are dying. Fine. Alright, how are we going with this? More muffaloes, more dromedaries. That's fine. I'm going to kill them anyway. It's not really a big deal. Somebody's still having a tantrum. It's probably still Emmy. I don't really care if she breaks something inside. As long as she doesn't break one of these inner walls. There'll be a massive problem if that gets broken because that's an ancient danger in there. I don't really care if the dromedaries die or the muffaloes die. Again, it's just food. I've got so many of them. It's fine. I've got over 100 different endings depending on what you choose through the game. Jesus. Yeah, well, I did hear, like, it's, you call it different interactions and stuff like that. All depend on, like, what you choose to do and say and stuff like that. But I didn't know it was to that extent. But I do know that, like, a couple of the games that are out at the moment are just, like, really good. Like, they've really actually, like, put the effort into, like, making the game instead of just making pretty visuals, which is really nice to see because I haven't really seen somebody put some effort into a fucking story and game for ages. What the? Gacked! Holy fuck, man. Thank you for the raid. How'd PUBG go? Welcome in, raiders. Give me a second. I've been remembering tonight that shoutouts are a thing. I generally forget, not purposely. I just, like, I've only just, like, started learning how to do them. So just bear with me for a second. There we go. I constantly forget that like shout outs and shit are a thing, but hey, welcome in. How's your night going? Get back here, game. That started shooting a lot better in the end. Nice. But you did say that you hadn't played all weekend, and then you were just doing a couple warm up rounds. Like I only got to see the start when you're warming up, and everybody knows usually like the first couple of games into PUBG is always like, you know, a bit off. You kind of like got to get back into the rhythm of it, kind of thing. So yeah, I never judge like a fucking couple of games in. It's like that with anything. Like, what the hell was I playing? Was it PUBG last week where I was just like distracted? Yeah, it was. I was playing PUBG on Friday and I was just so mentally distracted because all I wanted to do was to play the fucking Coffee of Annie and Lele, which I'll be playing tomorrow night, by the way. But I just couldn't like get my brain to play PUBG for 5 minutes without being like all over the shop, which was hilarious because I ended up like I won a couple of games because I was that out of it. It's so funny. So for anybody that's new in, hi, I'm Acrylic, variety gamer. I generally have a regular schedule that's like Sunken Land, RimWorld, random game night, and/or art stream once a month. What do you call it? 7 Days to Die and PUBG, from Monday to Friday. But this week, I have been invited to do a Twitch ANZ Spooky Week for Australia and New Zealand Twitch. So I will be playing some horror-themed games from Wednesday through Friday this week, and Visage, which is a psychological horror game, which I'm essentially expecting to just absolutely piss myself from fear, playing next week, Monday to Wednesday. I'll also have to play that in the dark because it was a September goal reward, and if nothing else, I uphold my promises. So I'm going to be just absolutely scared shitless. I'm going to have trick-or-treat redeems on, both channel points and bit redeems that people can scare the ever-loving fuck out of me or be supportive, whichever you choose to do. And yeah, I am so eager tomorrow night to play more of The Coffin of Annie and Lele, and maybe if I get time later in the week, Trick and Treat, because I don't know, it's really, really good story, honestly. Yeah, it's hard to get straight back into PUBG when having any time off. It is. It really is. Like, so many people don't understand that. It's not like other games. It's really not. You can't just, like, you know, take a day off, take a weekend off, and just be good. Like, I understand why a lot of people generally play, like, consistently, just, like, no downtime. But even then, the first game's in and stuff like that, it's not always the best. Like, I stopped for 1 month earlier in the year for medical reasons, and I ended up coming in. My first game back was like another chicken dinner, which was stupid, and I didn't see one for like 2 months after that. I played it every Friday for like a couple of hours a night, and I never saw one for like 2 months. And then, like, not last week, the week beforehand, I got 2 fucking chicken dinners in the same night, and I got a 24 kill game, which was just mental for me because I've always played avoidant. I've always avoided, like, if I hear a gunshot or I see a player, I literally just run away from them or hide. Like, I literally don't want to engage in battle. But in this year, I've actually like tried to kind of like fight back and like actually play the way it's kind of supposed to, because I've got like a few pacifist wins as well where like you kill nobody and you still win. I've got a couple of them, but yeah, I've got like this fucking 24 kill game, just mental to me, because like anywhere between 1 and 5 kills is really great. Honestly, you're doing great. I just, you know, it's good shit. Anything beyond that, seriously, amazing. But I don't expect to be up in that. But it's been happening a couple of times lately, and it's just like flabbergasted me. But I'm playing RimWorld tonight, by the way. For anybody that doesn't know, I'm playing RimWorld, which is like kind of how do I explain this? It's like a story kind of game, sort of and sort of not. It's kind of like you crash land on a planet, and you got to try to keep people alive and try to get off the planet, and that's kind of the point. You can just like fuck around and just take over other colonies and stuff like that, and just, you know, attack other people and stuff like that if you want. But that's not what I've been trying to do. Also trying to get a decent trade here. I want that pulsar. And where else? I guess I'll have to give you like an animal or something. I don't want to pay money for this if I can avoid it. I've got so many animals that are down right now. Hold up. I have so many. A lot of baby animals at the moment. They'll help. Yeah, I'll go with that. I didn't realize that they're on this map. So I've got 2 colonies. I'm currently in the process of deconstructing this, so we're missing a lot right now. This is my main base. This is my entire colony. My people are called Asora. That's the name of my colony. This location is called Salvation, and this is where we started. And I had a lot of grow areas. I had like recreational spaces where they could play stuff. I had a bunch of like rooms that they can make stuff like clothes or whatever. Sleeping areas. Also, I don't play this like anybody that should. Apparently, I play RimWorld very not how it's supposed to be played. So, what did I just click on? I don't know. Yeah. Pretty much anything I play, even though I play it vanilla style with minimal mods or no mods in most of my games, I don't play it the way it's meant to be. Quite funny. Let's see, caravan. I'm still trying to get this lot up. We're getting attacked by raccoons, I hope, not the elephants. Where are they? There. Alright, I don't want anything off this map. I could get the agave, but I don't want it. So my people are under attack right now. This caravan, this little group here, they're under attack by some raccoons, which are infected with a man-eating sort of delirium type thing. So they're coming to attack my people. But yeah, I'm in the process of trying to get my entire colony to move from location Salvation to the new map location, which is Qulin. And if I can do that, we'll be one step closer to the off-world ship, which I've never actually successfully gotten to. And I hope to do so. I mean, if they die in the process... Actually, I'll move them first before I save that. Where are they? They're so close. They're nearly there. So once these guys arrive, they'll merge this group, and I will take as many people as I can from here. We're going to go and attack this thing. And then I'm going to steal people. Because that is what I do. That's how I build a colony. That should be good. Let's save that now. Yeah, so I started with like 21 people. Generally, you can start with between 1 and 5 colonists, but I have a mod called Prepare Carefully. And a lot of people do not like the idea of Prepare Carefully, but I used it specifically to bring in colonists from previous maps so that I could recreate them exactly how they were and bring them into this map. So that's what I did. Which I've got 21 legacy members, which is my 21 people that I started this colony with. I may choose to take 1 or 2 people. If this colony dies for any given reason, I may choose to take 1 or 2 like fan favorites or people. I've got a lot of players, like followers in here. So I've got, if I can even find people though, at the moment it's very hard because everybody's down to like just a couple of digits. But that one's manatee. Let's see. Moose should be around in this colony, I believe. Moose is usually like the best one to give example to. That one's mole. Actually not on that group, which means you must be in here. Mark. Let's see who else we got in here. We're having tantrums. Moshio. Let's see. I couldn't find Moose last week. And I'm thinking he might be one of these ones that have just a dot now, instead of actually having his name. Like Jolly. Must be Mantis. If he's not in here, he's got to be in the caravan. I thought he was here. So yeah, he must be in the caravan, maybe. See. No. Either way, just for an example, like Nina and Acosta and Seahorse, they're from the, and Weeks, they're from the original group that arrived here. I don't know where Moose is, but I've got like Moose and Wolf and Grim and, you know, others in here as well that are also my followers, so I'm trying to get them in it. Hey, Nerdum. Welcome in. Hope you're doing good today. Yeah, I didn't end up getting much sleep because it got really hot, and also I was like excited and anxious about the news of the, what do you call it? spooky week for Twitch ANZ that I'm doing. So I didn't end up sleeping much, but I got a lot done throughout the day. So yeah, that happened. It also got really hot too. So when I was trying to sleep, it was like swelteringly hot, even with the air conditioning on. So I'm going to look into getting like a sun visor type thing to put behind my bed head, between the bed head and the window. It wasn't really a problem like in previous years, but our neighbors taken down the wooden fence and the trees and like replaced it with metal fence, and it's reflecting the sun straight into my like back of my headboard. I hope you get some rest soon. I will. I'm hoping that after I finish up everything tonight with the RimWorld stream, because like I do some editing and stuff after stream because I repurpose my content onto YouTube and some other platforms like TikTok and stuff like that. But I had to make some extra stuff last night for the Twitch ANZ event that's going on. So that will start tomorrow night. I will start the spooky week as of Wednesday night. So tomorrow night we'll be playing more of the Coffin of Andy and Lele. And I'm so looking forward to that. We'll be playing that Wednesday, Thursday, Friday should be that and or Trick and Treat alternative progression. So I'm hoping to get through the Coffin of Andy and Lele, and then I'm hoping to maybe have time to do an alternative route playthrough of that, and then also maybe the Trick and Treat. And then next week, as part of the spooky week for Twitch ANZ, I will also be doing the Visage playthrough in the dark, where I will probably end up pissing my pants. So it will probably be too scary for me, but it was a sub-temper gold reward, so I'll be doing it. It's definitely going to be something. I wasn't kind of expecting another Twitch event so soon, or well, I wasn't expecting Twitch events in general, at least for like a while, like a few years or something. But yeah, this is the second one I've had since, well, my first one was August, this one's October. I had the September stuff last month, and I was doing the Halloween event this month, and then next month is my streamiversary, my 1 year streaming anniversary. So there's a lot going on between August and November this year, and then we'll have Christmas and New Year's afterwards, so it's a lot. I honestly don't know what I'm supposed to do for like a streamiversary, or even eventually for Christmas and stuff. It's one of those things where like I don't know a lot of other streamers that have like gone through this stuff before me. So yeah, hopefully I'll like, you know, start knowing people. I can start asking questions that have gone through this as well, and like learn from their experiences and stuff, or at least like get an idea. That's awesome though. And when's the anniversary stream? So anniversary stream should be next month, almost to the week. Hold up, what day is it? It's now clicked over into 25th because it's after midnight. So technically we started on the streamiversary week, is now starting from tomorrow's stream as of today. So next month my streamiversary should be the 22nd, so a Wednesday. I'm not sure what I'm doing with that yet. I wanted to do something, I just don't know what. Oh, they finally arrived. I know that with my birthday stream that I did back in April, I did like a 10-hour stream, and that's too much for my voice to handle. So I can't do something that's super long, like anything beyond 6 hours is too much for me. But I don't know. I sort of wanted to play maybe something different, or even if it's just something that I already have, but I want to make sure that it is acknowledged that I am celebrating the actual anniversary, like the 1 year anniversary of me having started streaming. So ironically, my very first fucking stream was PUBG, so I could always honor that by playing fucking PUBG for a few hours or something. There's an idea. So my people have finally arrived too. Sorry, I just realized that everybody's here, and I know everybody's having a fucking tantrum, but if I could just start the proceedings, because it's going to take them 2 days, and I think we've got I think now 4 days turnaround to get them there. I need people with guns. I also need people with shock lancers. So I'm going to have to go around and make sure I find people with shock lancers. Nice, let's go. Definitely come hang out. That'll be awesome. I'll definitely be like announcing any information with it. Like I said, I'm just like a little bit confused as to what to do because like I don't know, I haven't seen anybody else. Like the only other person I've seen celebrate a 2-year stream anniversary was somebody who somebody that had a 2-year anniversary, sorry. I fucked up that whole sentence. I meant to say, like, only stream anniversary I've seen is somebody celebrating a 2-year stream anniversary, and they're like a mega streamer. So it's got like 10,000 plus viewers. So it's not like I can kind of do what they're doing, you know. Not that I'd specifically want to, but you know, you guys get the idea. It's the concept of like, how do I figure out what to do for myself? I guess that should be enough people, enough animals. The only problem was I accidentally left this shit selected. So I don't want to take them too much food. They're not taking agave. They get sick on that. Raw potatoes, no. Take all the raw stuff down. Meds, yes. Take a little bit more than that because we're stealing people. So yeah, let's take 50. I know that's a lot. That's basically my whole medical supply. I'm going to need probably 40 of this as well. Probably not so much of this. Let's take that down. My people should only need 35 and 40 because we're taking people. Now, I know my animal's going to need food, but let's add 100 on here. And then let's add... I don't have that much rice. I guess we've got to take berries, maybe? Just think of something fun that you really enjoy and everyone will have fun with that as well. Yeah, I think somebody has also like sort of suggested along those lines as well, but I kind of wanted to like, I kind of want to celebrate my like viewership. I don't know how to say that, like my like members and stuff like that, because like, I don't know, I know it's supposed to be a celebration about me, but I kind of want to like celebrate them. I don't know how best to say that, but that's as good as we're getting tonight. My comprehension is 100% stuck in the coffin of Andy and Lele. It's been there for a week and I'd like it back. I don't think I'm going to take any... I don't think I'm going to take any silver with me. I think I got everything I need. I'll just make sure I've got people with shock lancers. Yeah, confirm that. Let me get in here. I'll just quickly save. And I'll just quickly go around and make sure I have everybody with a shock lance. This is just going to jot me around a little bit. Yeah, English is hard, Grim. Okay, I'm looking for somebody. I know it's going to jump around a little bit. I'm about as zoomed out as I can get, so it's hopefully not too bad. You need to go in. I'm looking for these. These let me steal people. I need to have every single person here that has one. You didn't go into that caravan. Wait, why have I got two? Oh, I wouldn't have added the other person. Hold up. Who is you? Add to caravan 2. I'm pretty sure caravan 1 is still failing to go home. I said I don't expect it to actually get out and go home any year soon. It'd be nice if it did, but you know, I'm sure it'll be a great time. Hopefully so. It'll be a Twitch exclusive thing, so it's not something that's going on to YouTube either. It's exclusively here to celebrate this. It's interesting. I have like different stuff for different like things. So like sometimes I got like Discord exclusive events. Sometimes I got like Twitch exclusive content. You know, YouTube exclusive stuff. Like it's kind of good to be like a little bit all over the place, because that way at least like whenever something special is happening, like people don't miss it, you know. Let me see if where are we here? God forbid I can ever see where I'm up to now. With so many people, it's next to fucking impossible. Yeah. Plus the other thing is too, like a lot of people actually find me, it seems, from YouTube, which is really cool. A lot of people come from YouTube to Discord and then find me in Twitch. And some people in YouTube don't even know that I stream, which is actually really amazing. Considering I thought I wasn't really subtle about it. But I guess sometimes I am, depending on which video they get to watch. I don't know how many people's in this caravan. I need to find out which one. You caravan 2, 19 people, 30 animals. That's actually not too bad. I don't like sending out massive caravans. That other group we had, which was kind of like a pot shot at trying to get like 90 animals out, was pushing it. And then like half of them gave birth and we had like 160 odd popping around. I'm like, we're not going anywhere. But 19 people versus 18. And I think 5, at least 5 people in this colony have got psychic shock lancers. So I should be able to take 10. Plus we'll get Linda. That's what we're stealing the people for, is we'll get Linda as a reward. And then, although she's got chemical fascination, so I'm not thrilled with it, but we'll get her, we'll get the people, and whatever stuff's at their camp. The only problem is they may have turrets. So yeah, there's that. Your back hurts? Why is your back hurting? I know you were eating something before. Were you eating cake before? Did I completely gloss over the fact that you had cake? Because, like, I know you're talking about flies, but were you eating cake? Yeah, you did eat cake. I'm like, do you know how much I want cake right now? I was like, when I was at the grocery store earlier, I was like, I went past this, like, little section that had, like, just, like, basic cakes and shit. I'm like, ugh. They smell so good. Like, they just smell really good. And here I am. I completely missed it. You said that you were eating cake. I knew you said you were eating something, but I completely missed it. Oh, now you're just rubbing it in. It was chocolate with biscuit cake. Just rubbing it in. Fortunately, time to get back to work. So, lurking, have a great rest of the stream. No worries. Thanks for hanging out again. It was lovely having you again. It was good getting to catch some of your stream as well. That was really cool. I only get to catch it, like, right as I'm about to go to bed, unfortunately. But I try to be there. This is funny, different platforms have different feel. For example, Twitch to me is watching but interacting with each other. YouTube is more like a show, same person, different feels. It is. So depending on if you get one of my videos on YouTube and you're watching a playthrough, like after the fact, depending on the video, it can look like it's very like, we're doing this and we're getting this and now we're leaving and doing that. And other times it's just me literally just off kilt fucking around. And other times it's just 3 videos back to back of me decimating something over and over again. So it depends what it is. It's always a pleasure. And a pleasure having you hang out. Yeah. Oh my god. Is it oh man. I'm hoping that we leave and get to this. I'm hoping that we leave and get to it tonight. Last week we couldn't because I got attacked by the mechs. And even though I'm on like super fast forward, I never feel like we're actually fast fucking forward. This group, they're going good. What is it? You shall not pass. What am I shall not passing about now? I'm lost. I'm confused. I'm going to have some water. Give me a minute to have some water. I can't drink from this thing as fast as my old drink bottle. Your caravan is stuck here? Is it stuck though? Hold up. Because I didn't pay attention to that one other time. I like legitimately let them leave and sit outside this like establishment for a while. I think Caravan 1 definitely shall not leave. I have expected too much of them, and they are pissed with me. Whoever is mentally broken, though, I'm kind of done with them. Kind of done with them and their shit. Give me the caravan again. Where are you? Who is... Gotta be down here. Mole. Yeah, you. Fuck off, yeah. You have been medically impaired. You have been fucking mentally psychotic. You have been heat stroked. You have been just rolling around in the dirt for no other reason than for shits and giggles. Like, I'm not even sure at this point that you want to go on this caravan. And I think secretly you don't. So I'm just going to leave you here. Look, his right index finger is destroyed. I actually thought for a second it was a, like, right middle finger. I'm like, it should be. Is it sometimes caravans won't leave? It's because one person is holding everyone else up. Then they can get moody and they break down, which repeats the cycle. Oh, I know. Plus, the other thing, too, is I repetitively select night and daytime people. And then, of course, we had the whole issue where a lot of my animals kept going down. So this is something you miss while you're in a food coma. I had like hundreds of animals here. For starters, that's too many. Any more than 50 and you're fucking pushing it to try to get anywhere. What they're doing is they're walking them from all the way up there, and they're putting an incapacitated buffalo or dromedary here, and then going and fetching the next one. And then it would die. So they were wasting time. And every time they had one die and go back and then start again, and it was just endless. They got close to leaving a couple times, but not really. After a while, all the horses in here have most of the gear on them. A lot of them in here have been fed, and because there's grass and stuff, I don't have any problem with that. So they're going to go. I swapped them over. A lot of the dromedaries died. A fair few of the muffaloes died. Some of the yaks died. It'd be fine. We'll replenish them in no time. It'd be fine. But the problem is that I just need this lot to go home so that I can refill them with supplies to bring them back the stuff that I'm deconstructing at the main base. Because I can't do anything with this group. Like, they can deconstruct anything, but I can't get them anywhere. Like, our inventory's almost full. Almost. There's just a couple of gaps. There's just like a few tiny gaps here and there. This area is slowly filling up with all the excess wood. This will expire because it's outside. The blocks and stuff won't. Be fine. The slag chunks won't. My crops are slowly getting removed. I'm slowly doing that. I've removed a couple of buildings. Like, I'm just trying to get to a point where this lot is like one step away from just up and going. That's what I need it to do. But the problem is I can't take them anywhere unless I actually have animals. And while I can get animals to wander in here and capture them, we can't fucking go anywhere until this lot decide to come meet them. So it looks like one caravan's looking to go. I saw somebody collecting up horses, so I don't know if they're taking them to a spot or if somebody fell asleep. Maybe they're going to a different spot. It's another hitching spot. Okay, this might be the second group. Yeah, somebody's mentally broken in this lot. They were moving. They almost have all their gear. Who is broken, though? They're all fine. Jackal, maybe? You look like you're in a psychotic state. The only problem is I can't actually dip off any from this group. I actually need the group to all go because some of them have psychic shock lances. Some of them have guns, and I need both. Because even though if I can take 10, I'm still going to have to fight a couple. And then the rest of them, probably once I'm down to about 6 of their people left, they may then try to flee, I think. But it's a risk I've got to take, and I need to have gunners for that. So we've just got to kind of put up with it. Monkey and Kimmy are literally taking forever. I've not encountered somebody like Kimmy before who legitimately does not want to be recruited. She is taking forever. I just got an idea for your celebration. Play RimWorld with a cannibal colony. Actually, I had 2 suggestions for that. You're the third. I also got a suggestion to play RimWorld on the hardest setting available. And try a playthrough of that. But I don't know. I also have to like be able to manage my own personal stress, or otherwise my Crohn's will flare up. So whatever I play has to be kind of non-consequential to, like, you know, does it all have a population limit? God forbid, Grim, you monster! How dare you? A population limit, as if the audacity of this man. I've never, fucking hell. Oh my god, my stars. I've never in a million years heard such blasphemy. Oh my god. No, I don't think. Could you imagine if I had to play RimWorld with like fucking 3 or 5 colonists and they're all fucking cannibals? Oh shit, that was too many. I could just imagine how fucking awful my colony would be. Like, maybe in the future, like I said, I'm taking suggestions for the future, because obviously, like, RimWorld can be played a million different ways, and it's not like a game that I can really just get bored of. Like, I like playing it vanilla, but I don't mind the idea of like alternative like ways of playing it. Perhaps ideas that I personally wouldn't have thought of. But yeah, goddamn, I could just imagine playing with like a population limit. Fuck that. I'm already trying to get to like 250 colonists. I don't really want more than that. I'll be honest. I don't actually want more than 250 people. I think that would be an absolute nightmare to have to handle. But yeah, I don't know. I thought of like, I don't know. I did think about like PUBG, something like that. Like, I know not everybody gets that much out of that game and stuff, but like, I'm just trying to think of something like relatively light and easy and fun that I can just like, I don't know,